morning, good afternoon, actually. Welcome to the vlog. We are at the doctor today. Yes, he loves to vlog. We're at the doctor this morning or this afternoon. I don't know why I keep saying morning. We're at the doctor. It is almost 1:30. Zion has his 9-month appointment at 1:30 today, so we're pushing it. But honestly, they make you wait so incredibly long in this doctor that I am not getting here extremely early because that's even longer to wait. So we went shopping a little bit just for like, I mean, literally 10 minutes. We don't have any time, but we ran into a store. And now I'll show you that stuff later. We didn't get much. We didn't have a lot of time, but we're gonna run in and go to the doctor. Okay, this wind is not doing it with my hair. It is not the vibe. Like chapstick remains on my lips. I'm a disaster. Oh, I gotta move so Manny can get in. Our car is tiny, so I have to like maneuver different ways. Really need to work on getting a car. Anyway, I didn't vlog in there because if you've ever gone to a doctor's appointment with a 9-month-old, you know, maybe it's just here, but it's like they put you in these tiny little rooms that look like a jail cell or something. And he's to the point now where obviously he's still a baby, but he's, you know, exploring. He crawls, he wants to walk, he wants to stand up, all these things. So it's a little bit harder to contain when he's like wide awake in a room like that. So we're just kind of like back and forth holding him and everything. I know some people do like just put their babies down at the doctor and everything. I just can't bring myself to that right now. And just with germs and everything, I know you have to like let go a little bit, but I just cannot in that way. But we did buy him a little toy at Burke's today so that he could have something to play with. I literally just had it, but it appears that maybe I lost it, so that's great. But this is the hospital that we're driving past. You can't even see it because it's right back there, but the hospital that we had the little man in, had a C-section, and after the C-section, there's the toy. After the C-section, we went where we're going right now. It's McDonald's, which is right across the street. Not after the C-section. After the C-section, I couldn't eat for like 3 days. They wouldn't let me. But after that, I went to McDonald's. Anyway, this little toy we got him, and it's like a little random toy. It was like $3 at Burke's because I wanted to have a new toy for him at the doctor appointment. I know a lot of moms always say that's like a tip, like to get something brand new for like a trip or an appointment where you like want to obviously keep them occupied because they've seen all their other toys and they still play with them, but when it's new, it's just like more exciting. So anyway, got him that little tiny toy, and it actually did help a lot. So anyway, the appointment was kind of pointless in all honesty. He's thankfully very healthy, has no issues with development. It's actually always been ahead on development. When he was born, he had like great head control and everything. He's just kind of always been very easy, like no concerns with that. We had a different doctor today, so we see different people, which is kind of weird. We see like 2 different nurse practitioners, and I think today she might have been a doctor. I'm not exactly sure. But we always see somebody different, and I actually really prefer one of the people. Manny does too. 2 of them are really good. The one today, I'm gonna be honest, was not my favorite. She wasn't terrible, but just, you know, personality wise, wasn't really quite there for me. But the other 2 are really fantastic, so I might request them next time around, but I'm gonna see what I want at McDonald's. Okay, ordered at McDonald's, but he is 23 pounds, which I kind of already knew. We weigh him at home. We don't have like a baby scale or anything, but what we do is just like weigh ourselves, usually me. Yes, you dropped it. Usually we weigh me and then like by myself, and then holding him, and then subtract, you know, like do the math that way and see how much he weighs. So it's not an exact, you know, it might be off a little bit, but it's not exact, but it's pretty accurate every time we do that. And we go to the doctor shortly after. He's always weighs what we think he weighed. So he's 23 pounds. He's in the 97th percentile still. I think that might be what he was last time, but at one point he was like higher, a little bit higher than that, I think. His height, I didn't even look at what his height was. I wanted to see that. Did they give us a paper?
No, they didn't.
Oh yeah, so we have it on the app. It tells us all of his information. Sometimes they give us a paper though, which it doesn't. I guess we'll just use the app. Just curious about his height because I feel like he's tall. Although they can never measure him right because, you know, it's hard to get a baby to straighten out their legs.
I think it's told them what they say. But she did the paper was crumpled off of it.
They're saying that he's like 57th percentile for height. I think that's not true. I definitely think he's taller than that because I see him around other babies and he is taller than 1-year-olds that we know. So I am pretty sure he's definitely taller than 57th. Like, I don't know another 9-month-old personally that's as tall as him. I know there are some, but I don't personally know any. They're all smaller. So the paper was kind of crinkled up. You know, they mark the paper on the table. I just feel like they don't really do the height thing correctly. I'm pretty sure he's pretty long. We might have to try to measure him ourselves and just see. Because I don't think that's, I'm like almost positive he's taller than that. I mean, it doesn't matter. Who really cares? It's fine. Obviously, he's healthy. But I really do think he's taller than that. Okay. We are home, obviously. And Zion is taking his nap. I had to pump. I thought if you're interested in breastfeeding related stuff, talk about that a lot here. But we are 9 months in to breastfeeding. And I was just saying how crazy that is. In the beginning, I told the nurses at the hospital, they asked, how long do you want to breastfeed? I still don't really know why they, asked that. But anyway, they asked me how long, and I was like, a year. And I was very matter of fact. I was determined. I wanted to breastfeed for a year. And my mom and I were talking yesterday about, like, I'm just the kind of person that if I get that kind of thing on my mind, I really want to do it. I mean, I'm not just kind of like, oh yeah, if it works. Like, I literally am just determined. And sometimes it's to a fault. Like, sometimes I'm really hard on myself and there's a lot of pressure because that's just the way I am. I'm like, no, this is what I'm doing. I made the decision and I'm doing it. And so it's the same thing with breastfeeding. Like, I was just going to do it. It was very hard, especially in the beginning. I mean, if you've ever breastfed, you know, it's always a challenge. You know, there's always, I watched a girl on TikTok last night saying that once you get through the early challenges, then different challenges come along. And I think that that's true. That's true with anything that's worth your time, right? Like, there's challenges in anything that's worth it. And I want to preface this whole part by saying, if you do not breastfeed, if you choose not to, if you're not able to, whatever, there is no condemnation about that. I do not at all condone condemnation about that. I think that if you feed your baby, then good for you. I have no, like, it was just something I personally wanted to do for personal reasons and personal, you know, feelings about it. But it's not something that I think that if you don't do that, you're, you know, like a bad mom at all in any way, shape, or form. So just throwing that out there because I know it can be a touchy subject. But anyway, we're 9 months in to breastfeeding and it has been amazing. I am so grateful to have been able to do this. Every time I go to the doctor and they reinforce that he is big, that he's healthy. I mean, I know these things, but it's nice to hear it. That he is like 97th percentile for his weight. That just makes me feel so good. Because again, not that you have to breastfeed. I know there are formula fed babies that are the same size as him. But just for me to know, hey, this has been so good for him. And this has been something that's been beneficial. I'm just really proud of that. And it's been a lot of work and I'm really grateful that we've been able to do it. That my body has been, I'm very grateful to my body because I know it doesn't have to. And I'm very grateful that my body continues to do what I would like for it to do. And so I wanted to say, I just pumped and so I pump just about every 3 hours still if I'm able to. If I'm out or something and don't have my pumps, I mean, nowadays I do not mind extending it a little bit. It used to be, I mean, I was serious, like for months and months. It was like, I'll go to the bathroom and pump real quick if I have to because I am not dropping my supply. I worked hard to get my supply up and I was not gonna let it drop. I didn't care where I was or what I was doing. But now, I mean, I'll extend it a little bit if I have to and it's not as big of a deal. My supply is very regulated and I haven't had any issues with it in a while and I'm very grateful for that. But I just pumped. I was having some issues today, feeling like I'm getting a blocked duct or like a, you know, clogged, I guess you'd say clogged is I guess the word, not blocked, a clogged milk duct. I don't get them pretty much ever. I'm just not prone to them, I guess. And I pump like a wild woman. Like that's probably part of it too. I've just been really, really obsessed with making sure that my supply doesn't drop. I was just really worried about that. And I know some people are very prone to clogged milk ducts, but I've had one time I know for sure I had a milk bleb and some clogging issues, but I haven't really ever had it again. He was like 2 months old when that happened and maybe less. And I haven't had much else. I mean, I'll feel like they're getting a little bit blocked and then I'm able to always get it out. So I've never had a bad issue with it. I felt it coming on today though, like you get some lumps and then it's I know that if you don't want to hear about this, I'm sorry, but you get like lumps and then it gets very uncomfortable. It's like really, it feels like a really bad bruise. I feel like your chest is really bruised. That's how I felt all morning, all afternoon. We got home, Manny put him actually down for his nap because I was like, I've got to try to pump again. I don't know if I'm getting a clog. I don't want mastitis. You know, that's something you want to prevent as much as possible. So I pumped, and it only been 4 hours since I pumped. I got basically this whole Parent Choice bottle, which is, and well, you can actually fit about 10 ounces in here, but I got 9 ounces after only 4 hours. And usually I pump every 3, sometimes 4, and I'll get 5 or 6 ounces when I do that. Occasionally less, but usually it's 5 or 6 ounces when I do that. So 9 is, I know if you don't breastfeed or don't pump, it's probably like, that's not that big of a difference, but it is. I mean, that's like a lot more for pumping. So I don't know if there was like some blockages in there that maybe came out with this pump. It does feel better. So maybe there was just some in there that didn't get out earlier. Something's definitely going on because that's never happened, I don't think, in that short of a time frame. In the mornings, because I don't pump or anything all night, I get a look more than this. I get usually about 13 to 15 ounces every morning, which is amazing. I didn't, you know, I'm just in a much better place now. I want to say that. I was not always in this place. There was a time where it was like barely enough, pumping power pumping, the whole thing. So if you're there, I get it. This is not just the way it's been my whole time. I had to work really hard to even get that regulated at all. My milk took a while to come in after birth. I mean, I wasn't just pouring out 10 ounces at a time, you know. But anyway, so yeah, I just pumped and got that much, and I'm really proud of that. I mean, obviously I didn't do anything to cause that, but I'm proud that I've been able to continue. Oh my. Super windy, and it literally sounded like something just fell. But anyway, I'm gonna put that in the fridge, and I need to find a cap for it real quick. I need to wash the bottles. I've got so many things I need to do around the house. So also, I wanted to say, we measured again, and it seems to us, very much so, that they're definitely wrong at the doctor about his height, because his height is supposedly the exact same as when he went at 6 months, and it's not. He is way taller. Everybody even says when they see him how much taller he is now. Like, all of a sudden, he's just gotten so much taller. And I think they're definitely a little bit wrong on their measurements, but it looks like he's actually about the same percentile for weight and height. So like 97th percentile, around that for his height as well, based on what we looked up on his actual height. So for whatever reason, they just really have a hard time with the measurements there. The same thing when he was born. I'm pretty positive the measurement that they gave for his length when he was born was not true. Because even just a couple days later, he was like significantly longer, and it was like none of it made any sense. When we measured him, he was longer. So I just don't think that they really get the measurements down. To be honest, I don't really love our doctor's office. Like, they're nice and everything, and a couple of them are particularly nice. They're really great, but I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of like up and down with a lot of things, you know. They're just really slow. And there's just some things that, like, with a baby, it's just not the easiest thing to do. Like, not on the baby's end, but on their end, it's just kind of like they make it difficult. But we just live in an area where there's just not a lot of options, but we really, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe we need to try someplace else, especially next time around with a pregnancy. I think I want to do something different. But anyway, I'll show you guys also what we picked up today as well. Okay, I also am drinking this Alani Nu. This is actually the Addison Rae collab or whatever. I think she's a TikToker, I'm pretty sure. But this is really good. This is probably my new favorite. This one and the watermelon one, watermelon wave or whatever, are really good. I've never been an energy drink person. I mean, I don't hate them, but I've never really loved an energy drink. I am more of a coffee person. Like, that's the place that I drink caffeine, is through coffee. Coffee's always gonna be my favorite. If you know, I'm just obsessed with coffee. I love coffee so much. I look so forward to it. But some days I drink these just to try them out, and I do really like them. They're very good. These are my favorite energy drinks for sure. Today I was gonna go get a coffee. When we were out, we're by a good coffee shop. We're gonna get a coffee, and honestly, we're gonna get it after the appointment. after the appointment, after we waited so long, we were all just kind of over it. And Zion was tired and I was just ready to go. Manny was ready to go, so we didn't go get coffee. So I'm drinking this. I say that because since I'm breastfeeding, I do watch caffeine intake, so I'm pretty, you know, straightforward about that too. I only have a certain amount every day, so I won't have coffee unless it's decaf today. Because I didn't have any this morning, which is rare. But I do want to show you guys a few things from Burke's. Burke's is a really nice store. If we would have had more time in there, I probably would have ended up with more things because, well, one thing I didn't like, okay, could just be our location, but I think it's a lot of stores. They did not have a very good boys selection. And I know moms say it. Online, I always find good boys selections, but in person, it's so hard. They'll have like 7 aisles of girls' clothes and then like one little section of boys, and it's like hardly anything in it, or like one size, you know what I mean? It's just not very good. So that's how it was. That's why Zion doesn't have any clothes in here. The only thing he got was that toy you guys saw earlier, and it was just because they literally didn't have anything. I went in with the intention of getting him some clothes, but I guess I'll just have to order him some spring and summer clothes, because I mean, I could go somewhere else, I do, but it is hard in person. TJ Maxx was pretty good when we went last time. They had several things, but again, we just were short on time when we went. Zion's blankets in here. I bring him a blanket to the doctor because they had the baby like stripped down, and we have to wait so long. He's stripped down forever. So I always try to bring him a blanket. Okay. I have a baby shower to go to. This is gifts, but I don't think they watched the videos. If they did, it's not like it's that riveting, but I'll show it real quick. Baby shower to go to this weekend, and for a really sweet mom here in Texas, where she came to our baby shower, and she was like so sweet. She's always so sweet to us, and so like, let's get her a couple of things, and we're also going to do diapers, because we really appreciated everybody that brought us diapers. It really helped us out, so we're gonna do that as well. But this little outfit I thought was super cute. The baby's due in May, so these are 0 to 3 months. You just never know. I mean, we don't know what size the baby's gonna be or anything, but I figured this probably would work. Little shorts. I mean, honestly, I love shorts on babies. It's like my favorite thing. But I can just picture little chunky legs out of those shorts. I love Zion in shorts. So, this little wild about mom and little animals. I thought the colors were nice. They're like summery, but not too bright. I don't know. I'm kind of like, nothing wrong with bright colors, but just on babies, on Zion, I just really tend to like the neutral, more toned out. I don't know why. So I got that. And then this is from the brand Betty and Bob. I thought this felt really nice. This is the kind of swaddle material that I really like, although Zion didn't really love to be swaddled, in all honesty. He used the Halo swaddle for a little while, but we had to do it a certain way, and he was, I don't know, it took him a little bit to get used to it, but he slept better swaddled. But anyway, it's a little swaddle, which I'm sure she'll get plenty of. We did, but we loved them. Little swaddle blanket with the animals, and a little hat to match. So I thought that was really cute. It's like springy, summery, you know. It's real stretchy too. I love the material of it. I like the stretchy ones best. Personally, I think they're easier to swaddle if they're stretchy, so those are super nice. So I got the baby, it's a little baby boy. I got him those little things, and again, I know it's not like a lot, but we're gonna get him some diapers too. And then Manny got this shirt. No, this is mine. It's not Manny's shirt. I got this shirt. Manny did get a shirt, but I guess his is not just black. I thought his was black too. His is black and red. I got this shirt that I'm super excited about. This is like so me. I saw it from a distance, so I was like, I need that shirt. So I got it in a 2X, so I know like I'm true size, probably medium or large. Usually medium if I want it like, you know, tight fitting. Large if a little bit loose, but this is 2X. Now I got it like that because I intentionally want it to be really big, just because of the style of the shirt. It's an AC/DC shirt with these little like gems around it. I think it's so cute. I love it, and it has rips in it too. This is like the most me shirt ever. I'm like obsessed with it. I'm just like, that's totally my style, especially oversized. I think everything just on me looks better oversized like that. I just like the vibe of that. I don't know why. It's just my thing for sure. It's one reason I'm getting rid of so many clothes. My style is different now than it was several years ago. I got these jeans that I don't know what size to get. They say 13, which usually I'm an 8, but I think it's a juniors brand because they do fit. I tried them on. So I think that's why, because it runs a little bit different, but I thought these were so cute. And they're jeans with like little smiley faces. That's like such a trend right now, I know, but I think they're so adorable. Like mom style jeans. They have rips. But the rips are not like up too high or anything. They're low rips, which I like. If you're going on stage and stuff, it's just like I have to watch that kind of thing, and so I like to try to get them. Like I would be able to wear these on stage, which is great. I have a little cuff at the bottom. I'm not sure if they uncuff. Yeah, they do. That's cute too. And yeah, they're high-rise mom jean from Jim Array, but they have this little like stretchy band. I think that's really just, they're comfortable, they're cute, they fit nicely, and they have like smiley face and then like sad face, you know, just different like emoji kind of things. I love these, so I'm excited to style these. I have shoes coming on the way that I'm gonna wear with my new jeans. I'm excited. Manny got a shirt. It's super cute. There was actually a lot of really good stuff in there for both me and Manny. More than the baby stuff. We like that store. I mean, it's not our first time. I did get Zion an outfit there before he was born. I got him a little overalls that he only got to wear, I think, one time because he grew so fast. But I'm saving them for the next baby. But they're really cute. So this is Manny's shirt. Super cute. This is something I would wear too, but it says good vibes and has like the split tone. Just really fun. We both have similar like t-shirt styles. We like that kind of style. So anyway, some good stuff. They have great prices at Burke's. It's a similar kind of store to TJ Maxx, or I'd say pricing wise probably more similar to Marshall's. I think TJ Maxx, in my opinion, is more expensive than Marshall's. They have great stuff. I want to go in when I have a little more time. They have one in Texarkana as well. We were in a different town, but they do have one in Texarkana. We go there a lot, so I want to check that. I don't think I've ever been to that one, but anyway, that's kind of like our little haul. I need to do some stuff around the house. My hair is not feeling it right now. It's growing back in from postpartum hair loss, which is great, no complaints, but it's just like little hairs everywhere. Thankfully I have wigs because this is just not, and the wind has done a number on it. Okay, good morning. We are eating some strawberries this morning. That has been his favorite. Strawberries and pancakes. Got a little pancake here too. We've been loving baby-led weaning. It's been going so good, and now he just eats everything. I want to make a post about it on Instagram. I took some pictures to make a post, but he can pick up everything. His pincer grip has gotten so good. I think Cheerios really helped with that as well. I've said that before, but he can pick up everything, eat everything, chew it up. Yeah. He loves strawberries, and he picks them up really well, even though obviously strawberries are like slippery, you know, and kind of hard to pick up. I cut them in little things like this. But he does so well with them, and he loves them. He's definitely more of a strawberry lover than bananas. But I'm going to try bananas again now that he picks things up well. He doesn't like mashed bananas, like mushed up at all. He like almost won't even eat that. I think it's the texture for him. He likes banana flavored stuff or stuff with banana in it. So I'm thinking maybe if I just, you know, now just give him a banana. Like people that do baby-led weaning, they'll like cut the actual banana with the skin on it in half and then peel the skin down, have him just have a little thing to hold. So I might try that. I tried it one time, but he wasn't really feeling it, but I'm going to try it again. Not that he has to like bananas, but just curious if he will. Eat your strawberries, baby. Making these little pancakes too and cut it in half. I give him half of the pancake. He like absolutely loves these. He just holds it and eats it. job. He's almost eaten his whole strawberry. It's a big strawberry, and he almost ate all of it already. He's doing so good. He's such a big boy. We have been up for quite a while. It's almost 8. He's gonna be napping soon. He woke up at like 5:45, and normally lately he's been sleeping. So typically he sleeps to whatever time he went to bed, if that makes sense. So if he went to bed at 6:30, he sleeps till 6:30. If he went to bed at 7, he sleeps till 7. I mean, it's almost exact. And if he went to bed at 8, he sleeps till 8. Well, lately he's been going to bed around 8, as he used to go at 6:30. So we used to always be up at 6:30 or 7, but lately it's been 8 because he's been going to bed a little later. Last night he still went to bed a little bit later, and he was up at 5:45 this morning. I don't really know why. I tried to put him back to sleep when he woke up, and like fed him and tried to put him back to sleep, and he was not, I mean, he wasn't crying, he wasn't upset, he was just wide awake and like trying to get up and play and everything. So we did. We just got up and figured we'll take our nap a little bit earlier today. This is with the pancake. He loves the camera. Yes. Yes, sweet boy. I love you so much. So yeah, that's his little pancake. So he's just having breakfast. He's gotten to the point, I mean, he's 9 months now, so he's to the point where he wants food. Not just like he likes it when I give it to him, but he actually is wanting food. You can tell when he's wanting to be given food. There's like a different, you know, you just know your babies, and there's just a different reaction that he gives, a different whatever emotion, I guess, that he'll display when he's wanting food versus when he wants milk or is tired, you know. I made a chai latte this morning. It's really good. Got up and pumped. He watched the game with Manny while I pumped. And I have a baby shower to go to today as well. So today's Saturday. It's kind of a different Saturday. Usually Saturdays we're just at home all day. But today I have to leave for just a little while this afternoon. So gonna get him his breakfast fed, and probably change his diaper again because it's been a little while since we've got up. Because I like to put him to nap time and bedtime, of course, with a really fresh diaper. That way we don't have any leaking issues or anything like that. So I'll probably do that here in a minute. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty tired this morning, but I'm just, you know, feeling good, feeling happy. I love getting his little breakfast ready, and breakfast is really simple. We don't go that extreme. Breakfast and lunch are usually both pretty simple. I want to do a whole like what he eats in a day video now that he's very established and things that he can eat, the things that he likes to eat. I'm established in how I give it to him, and I'm used to, here baby, you threw it down. Don't throw it. I'm used to baby led weaning now, and I feel like I've got a good handle on what we like to do. So anyway, it's been really fun. You love it now? Seems to be liking the banana. Normally he makes a face. Okay, we have taken our nap. By we, I mean him. I took a shower while he was napping and somewhat got ready. I still don't have makeup on or anything like that. I have a while before I have to leave, like several hours. It's 11 o'clock right now. Shower starts at 2, and it's like 15 minutes away basically. So anyway, I'm wearing this outfit that it's kind of like a little spring summer outfit. I don't wear shorts very often, but I like this kind of shorts. Just like these loose shorts, and then my graphic tee. Also, I'm about to have lunch. I'm gonna make something for him for lunch too. But I got this chicken salad from Walmart yesterday. My mom told me about it. She's like, you have to try this. It's so good. She knows I love stuff like that. Like, I'm the person, and so is she. Like, if you go to, like, say a baby shower or anything like that, and they have finger foods, like little sandwiches and cheese trays and all that kind of stuff, I mean, not everybody does that, but I feel like that's a common thing at showers, you know, or like any kind of little party like that. I love that kind of food. That is like my favorite thing ever. And so chicken salad is like one of my things. And it is from Walmart, and it is absolutely delightful. I got the one with the cranberries because I really like cranberries a lot. But there's also a rotisserie chicken one that my mom said that one's good too, but the cranberry one is her favorite too. What are you yelling about? So this is it right here. It is focusing on his face, of course, because he's cute. White meat chicken salad. It's from the, I guess, just Walmart, the Walmart brand, whatever that is, just a deli or whatever. With cranberries, celery, and pecans. Actually, I didn't even realize it had pecans, but it is so unbelievably good. I had it on a bagel yesterday and with tortilla chips. Both ways, it's so good. So I'm gonna have that for lunch. I got something for him for lunch. And Pump again, I've been kind of like my milk duct is trying to milk duct, look, I can't say that word, is trying to clog up. I'm pretty sure I've been having a hard time the past couple days with one side, so I need to work on that. And I'm going to show you the car seat as well, his new car seat. I said in the last vlog I would show you his new car seat because I'm really excited about it. It's like really cool and just really nice one. So anyway, we're going to have our lunch. Okay, it's been a couple days, I think, since I vlogged on this vlog. I had a couple going, but I'm walking outside. It's like a rainy day. Actually, we have a tornado watch, so yeah, I'm just outside. I don't think really anything's gonna happen tonight, but we do have some possible severe weather like the next few days. So I want to show you guys Zion's new car seat. I look crazy. So we're on spring break at work. We get typically we take this week off, which is wonderful. And you guys know we mostly work from home now, but we do have office hours a couple days a week, and then of course Wednesday night services and all that. But I'm really trying to take some time just even from the at-home stuff as much as I can off. We're working on the set right now because I mean this Sunday's Easter, so it ain't gonna be totally off, but we got a lot done for Sunday to where we really won't have to do too much. And we have like the greatest job, and it's wonderful. But I'm gonna show you his car seat real quick. We switched him out from his like newborn, like infant seat, because he was just definitely getting too big for that. It was always happy for me to carry him in that, and then it got like impossible. And obviously those seats are just kind of like, you know, made to like take the baby fully out in the seat and all that, and he doesn't really need that anymore. So anyway, this is the new seat. So we got the Evenflo, I think is how you say it. And it's actually, I will try to put on the screen, I don't know every part of what it's called, but I'll try to put on the screen or link it or something. But it's one of those swivel, oh here it is, Evenflo Revolve 360, it says it on the seat. It's one of those swivel car seats, and it is so cool. Let me show you. So this is the seat, but you can actually like pull up. Right now it's obviously to the side because of getting him out. So that's what's so nice about this seat, is that we can actually, of course he's rear facing, he'll be rear facing for a long time. I'm all about that rear facing as long as you can. I think it's very important. But you can actually, as you can see right here, it says lift to rotate. So you actually just like do that, and then you can flip it around like this. Ignore the blanket we have on the ground. You flip it around like this, and he would obviously be forward facing, which we don't do that, but we've done it on occasion when we're parked. Like if I run into the store, I sit in the back with him. So if I run into the store and, you know, he wants to kind of see Manny and all that, if Manny's driving and I leave him in the car with Manny, it's kind of nice to flip him around. Of course, before we take off, we turn him back around 100%, turn him back around. So that's nice, but then also you can kind of put it to the side to get him out. So you can just open the door, especially with the small car that we have currently, hoping to expand soon with our car. But this small car, it's like kind of hard to get in there and get him out. So this is perfect. You can just kind of like opens right up to get him out. So that is wonderful. We're honestly not in the car very much in this season of our lives, but you know, obviously we did IVF and stuff. We were in the car a ton going to Dallas. So kind of different seasons are different, but it's super nice to have this. So like I said, this is the Evenflo 360, rotate 360 or whatever I said. It's really nice, and it's definitely, like, I think very much worth it. Very much worth looking into. Super, super nice car seat. For the infant seat, I get asked about our infant seat a lot. We had a maxi cozy infant seat, and we really liked that as well. Had no issues with it. It was good. You will notice in our car, I want to say this, his seat is on the side, and I really wanted it to be in the middle. I know that a lot of people say, like, oh, the middle is the safest place for a baby. So when we first had him, before we ever had him, we installed the car seat, his infant seat, his maxi cozy, in the middle. Well, we realized, like, it just didn't feel as, you know, sturdy as we wanted, all that kind of stuff. Ended up switching it because we kind of read about our specific car. Our car is actually made, we have a Ford Focus. It's made to have, it's 2014, to have the baby on the side. It's really not conducive for a baby to be in the middle. So you definitely want to not just rely on what people say. It is not always safest to have a baby in the middle. If that's not a place for a car seat to go. Now, I would love to get a car. You know, my next car, that's definitely going to be something that I look for. I want that to be an option because I do feel better about that. But right now I feel better about doing what works in our car and what's most sturdy and stable. And from following, like, car seat safety people on Instagram and all of that, I know that that is the truth, that you need to go with off of what your car does and not just like, oh, well, this is just generally around the board, like across the board safest. Because there's really no such thing when it comes to that. Like, you have to make sure, I feel like I have to sneeze. You have to make sure that that's what your car does, because if they're in the middle, but their seat's bouncing around, that's not the safest place. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. I'm going to do a fun video tomorrow about Zion's baby-led weaning. I'm going to do what he eats in a day, so make sure you stay tuned. Praying for everybody in line of any severe storms. It's 'tis the season, y'all, but we're going to be fine. We're praying over everybody. See you in the next one. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you. See you later. Bye.